I went off on my scooter on a wee trip. I first of all went to Inverness and then I headed to Nairn. In Nairn I picked up petrol and some supplies for the day. And then I went on to that lovely place Lochindorb where I had my lunch. After Lochindorb I headed out a favourite way by Carbridge and Slocht to go way up to a new place for me called Coignafearn. I came back through a favourite run by Glen Kyllachy and then I went away down to Loch Farr. After Loch Farr I just headed across the Black Isle and home. Home Bargains is a great place to pick up a picnic, and then I got petrol at Sainsbury's. I left Nairn by taking the road to Grantown-on-Spey. It's a really nice road that runs from Nairn to Grantown-on-Spey, and I could have left a lot more clips in, but it would have made the film far too long. This is me arriving at Lochindorb. Lochindorb is just a smashing place. Well, I'm going to welcome you back to another Scooter Gourmet film. I'm out at a place called Lochindorb just for a wee trip. It's a really cold day. There's an ever so slight drizzle at the moment. But we'll get the stove out and make today's delicious meal. I'm going to show you something different this time. This was given to me by my son Hugh. It's a collapsible kettle. Look at that. So we're going to try this today to cook my meal. So we've got Hugh's fantastic stove. Let's try the fantastic kettle. He's even bought me this amazing spoon. Well, quite amazingly, yet again, that's the water boiling. It's just a fantastic stove. So I've just today taken the straightforward pot noodle, the beef and tomato, the original one. And it is really success is 90% inspiration, 4 minutes preparation. I like the wee phrases they put on a pot noodle. And as usual, I'll warn you, don't overdo the water. I might as well make my coffee while I'm waiting. And I don't like tomato sauce particularly, but seeing it's part of the package and I've carried it all this way, I'm scooshing on the tomato sauce. So it's cooking. Now we're ready to taste it. But don't that look good? I'm going to take this over to the loch to someone's even gone to the bother of making a wee sort of table for me here. So I'm going to enjoy this. I'm glad I've taken something hot to eat on this cold day. Oh, that's good, if I say so myself. That is good. Excuse my manners. But what a good day to be out here at Lochindorb. There is a camper van up the road from me, but it's quieter than it's been for a while. By the time that you see this, I should hopefully be through my surgery. I've been putting a lot of bits of film together to give me something to do while I'm recovering. But what a great day. I'm going to show you the view. That there on an island in the loch is Lochindorb Castle. But that's quite a bonny spot to have your lunch. Time to leave Lochindorb and get on with my journey. Now I've had complaints on past films about using music. Tough. The sound that came from my camera was just appalling. It was just all wind noise, no engine noise. So just put up with the music and don't complain. Here I've come up onto the Furness Carbridge Road. I've come over the other side of Lochindorb. You'll notice that the rain has started and I got a wee bit wet at this point. Here I'm being the scooter hooligan. I know the road is closed, but I've been through it several times on my two-wheeled vehicles. Here I'm on the old A9 and I'm about to cross under the current new A9 on the flyover above. Came onto the A9 just before Slough Summit. I was only on it for a couple of miles before branching off. And this is me coming down to Findhorn Bridge. The run up Strathdern is something else, and again I could have put masses of clips in, but I've just put in a sample. Busy place. I didn't expect that. I think they were bird watching or something like that. Well, this is a new place to me. I've never been up here before. We seem to be at what is called the Coignafearn estate. It is beautiful out here. It's not as quiet as I would have thought it would be though. But just take a wee look around. I came part of the way down Strathdern, and when I got to the Farr road I turned left and went up it, up to Glen Kyllachy. it's a bit of a climb here, but this old scooter does it no bother. This should be a wild place, but it's spoiled by windmills, pylons and fancy new fences. This is going to be the last time I stop for the day to take a wee bit of film. We've reached Farr, and behind me just now is Loch Farr, and it really is a beautiful, beautiful place. This has been really quite a good day. There was a little bit of drizzle when I made my lunch and came away from Lochindorb, but the weather has dried out since then. It's dull and overcast, it's cool, but it's a good day. I hope you've enjoyed this little bit of film. That building there on the other side of the roundabout is the Inverness Royal Academy, where my son works. I remember over 40 years ago when it was built, right on the outskirts of Inverness. Now it's well inside Inverness. Well, that's it for another Scooter Gourmet film.